Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Church by the Bays, big quiz at home. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, Steve.
Hello, John.
How are you, Steve? You okay?
Yeah, pretty well actually. Yeah, holding up fairly well.
Lovely. What's going on here, Steve? What's the purpose of this round here?
Well, it looks like it's revision for my upcoming theory test. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we've got to get what are these road signs?
Yes.
Just let us know what they mean. What do they mean?
That's right. Yeah, this is just like a little starter round. Don't worry, this isn't like a formal round. This is just something to do whilst people join us, and then after that countdown is finished there in the corner, then we'll start with the quiz proper. So we'd love to know if you're listening. Why don't you put your team name in the comments?
We've already got quite a few.
Oh yeah, and then have a crack at that that little starter round there.
Should we do some shout outs to everything's hunky dory are in the house? Hello to you. A few people hoping for a Star Wars round. No comment. Yeah.
Have to see. Oh, this is a team pop up here, Steve.
Oh yeah, classic. Winners. Oh, was it the Christmas one they won?
Could have been. Could have been. Yeah. We've got any more teams in, Steve?
Yes, we've got Shamrock and Roses.
Oh, Shamrock and Roses back. Well done.
Classic. I don't know if the other ones. Oh, here we go. Team F35 back. They were the winners last week. Was that right?
Last time they won. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and there's plenty of conversation about rounds that people want. People want a G and S. I'm not quite sure what that is actually. I think it's something to do with musicals.
All right. Okay.
And then there's also Ron Rogers and Hammerstein, which definitely is to do with musicals. I remember seeing one of them. That was good fun. Yeah.
Well, welcome to if you just joined us. This is the Church by the Bay big quiz at home. This is just a little round to get you started. Don't worry, this is not scored or anything. And this is just something for you to do whilst people join us. And we'll get cracking once that time has gone down. Oh, hang on. Hello, the Cameron Flickcrafts. Lovely. Hello.
Managed to get that right.
Yeah, these are my friends, Steve. Big shout out to the Cameron Flickcrafts. Scott and Deb, how you doing? Hope you do really well in the quiz. Well done. Oh, look, lots of my friends here today, Steve. I'm very popular.
Oh, you're very popular.
Yeah, I'm very popular today.
All right.
Yeah, big shout out to Miss Turley. How are you doing, Miss Turley? Hope you do really well. Well done. Good. Have we started yet, says Jim? This is just a starter round to get you going. Just have a crack at these. You got to tell me what these road signs mean. You got to try and be as specific as you can. Okay. This is just something to do whilst we get started.
Yeah. We've got some other teams. We've got Quizzle in the house. Also commenting about my ability to multitask. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, Roger Thompson. First time quizzer. Always a first time for everything. Well done. Hope you do really, really well.
And we've got C3 Youth, possibly the underdogs of the game today, But, I feel like there's some rounds which they may be able to do fairly well in.
Oh, yeah.
We've got team, 2.5 quizzes, which is actually the name of their YouTube name, YouTube name. That's pretty impressive. Coming up with a name specifically for doing quizzes, that's pretty keen. And we've also got Westgate Wanderers. Sounds a bit like a football team, but yeah, pretty good still.
Look, Steve, the nerd herd is back.
Yeah, well, it's not nerd herd, is it? It's nerd herdettes.
Oh,
because
sorry.
It's a merely female team this time.
Oh, Team Tequila Mockingbird. I like that.
Hey, good pun.
Good pun. Yeah, always in favor of a good pun. Is that a pun?
And apparently, pun?
It doesn't have like a double meaning though, does it? It's just, anyway, whatever. Yeah. Keep going, Steve.
Well, yeah, but it's a play on words still, isn't it? What I was going to say is apparently it was Hunky Dory that won last time. So.
Oh. Sorry. Well, we don't keep score. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, the Christmas bubble are present. The Christmas bubble.
Is that a pun?
Oh, that's like a COVID bubble and maybe like a bauble mixed together. Yeah.
What?
You know, like a bubble and a bauble and a COVID bubble.
Yeah. But I don't quite get how it's a pun.
Come on, Steve. Keep up, Steve.
Okay. If you could explain, someone could explain how that works, that would be helpful for me. Thanks.
Anyway, welcome to Church by the Bay's big quiz at home. Welcome if you just joined us. We'd love to know if you're listening. This is just a little starter round. Just have a crack at working out what these road signs mean, and we'll start in about 2.5 minutes time. Oh, it'd be really great as well, actually, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to our channel on YouTube. That'd be brilliant if you like our stuff, and then you can see more of our stuff. Thanks.
You'll be told every time we have a quiz.
Yeah. Every other Friday, isn't it, Steve?
Oh, yes, it is. So actually, I mean, you should be relatively simple to remember, but not necessarily.
Oh, wrong one. Here. Team No Binoculars. Great. That's a lovely name. Good for you. Team No Binoculars.
They've got inspiration from number 7 there, John. Do you see number 7?
Oh, yeah. Is that supposed to be
no binoculars?
Sure. Yeah. Not entirely sure, but there we go. Hello, Elliot and Sarah and Louis. Louis, or is that Lewis? I'm going to go with Louis, the dog, tuning in. Hopefully the dog will help. Well done. First time quizzing. Always a pleasure. Oh, here you go. You got your explanation here, Steve.
Our team is comprised of the members of our support organizations.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't intended to be a pun. We do love a good pun.
We do.
Well, we're nearly ready to get started. Welcome to you again if you just joined us to Church by the Bay's big quiz at home. We're going to start in about 45 seconds time. So don't worry about this round here. That was just to get the juices flowing. And we'll start with our first proper round very shortly. So get your pen and paper ready. Any last minute words of wisdom, Steve, for the teams tonight?
What, on these road signs?
No, just on quizzing in general. No.
Oh,
obviously. When he thinks of something.
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Yeah. Always good advice, that.
Hmm.
You're only hurting yourself. You're only cheating yourself, aren't you, Steve?
That's right. Yeah.
That's right. Right. Welcome to Church by the Bay's Who's at Home. Here are the answers coming up. So, what did you get? That was no overtaking. Number 1 was no overtaking. Number 2, directions to toilets with disabled access. You must disabled access bit. Number 3 is a segregated cycle and pedestrian route. Okay, that means
that line down the middle, wasn't there?
Side, you walk on the other. Very important.
Yeah.
Number 4, no waiting. Did you know that? That means no waiting. Number 5, congestion charge.
I think you need to be a southerner to get that one.
Maybe. Well, there might be a congestion charge in Manchester. Maybe. Don't know. Number 6, national speed limit. The national speed limit. Number 7, end of motorway.
Not no binoculars.
Number 8, that's pretty tricky. End of controlled parking zone. Everybody should know these, really, shouldn't they, Steve? Everybody is a road user, aren't they?
Yeah.
Number 9 is traffic lights not in use.
That makes perfect sense, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. And number 10, traffic merging from the left ahead. Lovely. Well done. Right. Here we go. This is Church by the Bay's big quiz at home. Welcome to you all. We're going to start with round 1. And by the way, this is when the scoring starts. Okay, so this is our first round this evening. This is when the scoring starts. And in it to win it. There's no prizes. It's just for the glory, you know. Right, here you go. Science and nature.
Oh.
You want to do this one, Steve?
Oh, yeah. What does this little cutie grow into? Is it A, a swan, B, a duck, or C, a flamingo? Oh.
Yeah. It's pretty cute.
We've got some more teams that have joined since our last shout outs. Hopefully it won't cover up C. Let's see. Oh, it does. Never mind. It's the taking part team. I think they mean it's a taking part that counts, that kind of idea. Yeah. And I've also got Team Tyra in it to win it. Just hoping to beat the kids team. Oh, hopefully. But also, you know, C3U should do well. I'll remove that so you can see. Question 2. What is this? Fish scales, pine cone, scaly anteater. Not just any anteater. Scaly, yes, anteater.
Ugh.
We're hearing all about the signs in Manchester. Turns out there is a clear air zone and there is a no congestion charge as well.
Well,
so,
there's just
very interesting stuff.
That's quite a good pun there. Always love a good pun. They use Vicks to avoid congestion. Yeah, love it. Keep the puns flowing.
We need all the source of puns we can get. How many wings does a mosquito have? 4, 2, or 6?
Huh.
That anteater that I didn't know anything about apparently is a pangolin.
Huh. Very good. Welcome to you if you've just joined. If you just joined the quiz, this is our first round. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. It's our first round, science and nature round this evening to begin with.
What is the collective noun used for a group of grasshoppers? What is the collective noun used for a group of grasshoppers?
Do you know any of these, Steve? Do you know?
Do I know the answers?
Owls? Do you know what a group of owls is called?
Group of owls. No.
It's called a parliament.
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
Good one, yeah.
Do they discuss, and then go roar at each other? Do they do that?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh. Do you know what a group of pandas is called, Steve?
Again, no, I don't. Sorry.
An embarrassment of pandas.
That's good. Did you do this round? Is that why you know these things?
No. Anyway, there's question 6.
Wow.
Go on.
Which planet in our solar system is farthest from the sun? No, we're looking for planet, okay? Planet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wish I could show you my thing, Steve. I'll have to wait till the answers.
Is it a way of?
I have a brilliant way of memorizing all the planets in order, but you'll have to wait. Otherwise, it would give the game away.
Well, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah. Or at least the first letter of the game.
Yep.
Number 5. What is this? Is it a microphone, a honeycomb, or the eye of a dragonfly? There was a question about the change of rules on planets. We're using old rules or new ones. I think it's the new ones.
Yes.
Yeah, the newest ones.
The newest
you could come up with
rules. Yeah.
I love the just the shapes you get naturally occurring in nature, like this kind of stuff. It's just really beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't say too much.
I'm assuming it's not a microphone, that is. Whoops.
Yeah. Microphones are naturally occurring.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's just a wonderful picture of creation, isn't it? It's lovely.
It is lovely.
Anyway, number 7. Rose gold gains its colour from adding which metal to the gold? What's your favourite type of gold, John?
I went for a straight up gold ring, yellow. So that's probably my favourite. Yeah.
You are gold, right?
Apparently, Steve, you messed up the question numbers again. Is that true?
Why? What? Sorry, is this number 6 rather than number 7?
I think this is number 8. Or have I got that wrong? I'm sure somebody will let us know in the comments. Maybe
well, this is number 8. This
is number 8. All right.
What is this? Is it an uncut ruby, the segment of a grapefruit, or a blood vessel?
Ooh. Yeah, there might have been 2 5s, Steve.
2 5s.
But we'll see. Never mind.
Okay.
You get the just do the questions. It's fine.
Yeah, as long as you do everything we ask you to, should be okay. I am also a big fan of. I mean, do Terry's All Gold still exist? Because I thought a lot of Terry's stuff is it's basically just the chocolate orange now. I thought.
I don't know.
Anyway, this is a picture of the aurora borealis, and it is commonly known as the Northern Lights. But what is the aurora australis?
Well done, Steve. Well done.
Thank you.
So, are we going to get a cheeky extra bonus question now?
No, because I think we missed question 6. We had 2 5s instead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's 1 mark, Steve. Well done for your pronunciation there, Steve. Nice one.
Thanks. Have you ever seen the aurora borealis?
No. Have you?
No, but you might have, gone to Norway or something. I don't know.
I've been to Norway once before.
So have I, actually, yeah.
What the heck is that?
I don't know whether that's cute or disgusting. But anyway, what does it grow into? A mole, a panda, or a jaguar?
Oh.
That's quite hard, because that looks very unformed.
Yeah.
Oh, Jed's seen the aurora borealis. He saw it in Canada.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Try not to put answers in the chat, people, in the comments. That's like shouting it across the room. So you know. Maybe text your mate. Lovely. Wow, that's it. There you go. That's round 1. The answers will be coming up at the end. So we'll do all the answers at the end. So make sure you record all of that. And here you go. Well done. You did round 1. That was all right, wasn't it? What's round 2 then? Let's see. Round 2 is coming up. Ooh, okay. First and lasts. Firsts and lasts.
There's an S missing there.
Yeah. That's Mark 2, Steve. Firsts and lasts.
I mean,
these are some famous firsts and lasts in history. Okay. Here you go. Ready? Question 1. Which city appointed Alice Wells as the first American policewoman in 1910? Is it A, Los Angeles, B, Arizona City, or C, New York?
Wow. That's quite tricky.
Yeah, well, got to get started on this quiz, Steve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's get going.
I wouldn't have a clue, I'm afraid, Steve. I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
You don't even want to, then?
No. Here you go. Question 2. In 1890, Anna Mansdotter was the last woman to be executed in which of these countries? Was it A, Sweden, B, England, or C, Norway? What do you think? 1890. You got to think. What happened in 1890?
I don't know if that's is that late or is that early for the last executions to be done in European countries?
I think you can work it out.
Really?
Well, Mabes. Make an educated guess, can't you, Steve? Educated guess.
Well, you can make an educated guess about everything if you wanted to.
Here we go. In 1884, this is question 3. Which of these UK cities became the first to have a Boots chemist shop? Was it A, Plymouth, B, London, or C, Nottingham?
Oh, yeah. John's reminded me about the fact that they still do executions in the US. So it is quite early to cease executions, 1890. Wow. I mean, these are pretty tricky. I'm going to level it with people. Don't worry if you're finding this hard. I think a lot of people are pretty tricky.
Oh, you need to up your game, you got to think. Come on. Eliminate the impossible and you're left with the possible.
Which ones are impossible?
Beautiful. Here's question 4. In which of these events did Charlotte Cooper win the first Olympic gold medal for women in 1900? Did she win it for water polo, swimming, or tennis? In which events did Charlotte
I think I could eliminate one.
You what?
I think I could eliminate one of them.
That's the deal. You eliminate one and then you're left with a 50-50.
Tough.
Yeah. Here you go. Number 5. In 1821, which European country became the first for police to use plastic casts to preserve footprints at a crime? Is that A, the UK, B, Italy, or C, France?
Woo!
They were the first country for police to use plastic casts to preserve footprints at a crime.
It's quite impressive that they could do that in 1821, really.
Yeah.
Some people are appreciating the slightly more tricky nature of these questions, but yeah. Yes, it's plaster. That's why I thought it was weird. It's plaster cats, not plastic. Isn't it?
You what?
For the last question, I think it's plaster rather than plastic.
I'll come back to you, Steve.
Okay, number 6, go for it.
In 1903, Maurice Garin became the first ever winner of which sporting event? Was it the cross-channel swim, Wimbledon, or the Tour de France? The cross-channel swim, Wimbledon, or the Tour de France?
I think I would actually get this one right. This is one I would get.
Oh, this is question 7. Here you go. This is a picture of the very first McDonald's restaurant. In what year did it open?
Ooh. It's quite different than how they look now, isn't it?
It's A, 1900, B, 1955, or C, 1948. Oh, news just in, Steve. We got an attempt at a pun here. It's not Italy. Don't be Sicily.
What pun was that?
Here. Sicily.
Yeah, I know, but what's it playing on? Why are we talking about Italy?
Oh, that was the last question.
For the cast question. Yeah, got you. Thanks. I'm with you, John.
Good. Question 8. In 1830, Peter James Bossy was the last person to be punished for a crime using what method? Is it A, deportation, B, public flogging, or C, being put in stocks? Perhaps our little minion in the background, Steve, could get on with looking at question 6.
He's already doing it. He's already doing it, John. Unbelievable. Doing it.
His identity will never be revealed. Their identity will never be revealed, I should say. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's quite a few math teachers in the house, so you might want to watch yourself. Right, question 9. Here we go. What did Mary Keyes achieve in the US in 1809, being the first woman to do so anywhere in the world? Was it A, divorce her husband, B, get a doctorate, or C, get a patent? In 1809, she was the first woman to do what?
Sicily.
You're still trying to work it out. Number 10.
Trying to say, why are they saying so silly?
In 1993, who became the first actress to appear on a postage stamp? Oh, you've got 4 options for this one. A, Marilyn Monroe. B, Katharine Hepburn. C, Dame Judi Dench. Or D, Grace Kelly.
Way, good pun. Oh, not that one. This one. She must have been tiny if she appeared on a postage stamp. I get that one. That's good.
Yeah. There you go. That was round number 2. Round number 2. Well done. Lovely. Okay. Well, we're going to have one more round. And then we'll have a little break whilst we listen to Jerry. Here we go, though. This is round 3. Languages. So, bonjour. Get your language hat on. Are you ready? Question 1. This is how you say good morning in 3 different languages. I won't read them out. But which languages are they?
Are you not reading them because you think that'll give it away?
Yeah, I think it might.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully everyone can read them though.
Hopefully.
We need all 3 for 1 point, right?
Yeah.
And if you get 2, you get a half mark.
2 for a half, yeah. 2 for a half. All 3 for the full mark.
Way ahead of you, Aaron. I knew that question was coming.
That's question 1. Here's question 2. Can you translate these phrases in Cockney rhyming slang into normal English? So, for example, I've just banged my loaf of bread means I've just banged my head. So, can you translate these 3 phrases for me into normal English? I'm on my Jack Jones. I need to go to the iron tank. I've just seen a bottle and stopper.
Sorry, John, you didn't quite do that right. You need to do it in Cockney rhyming slang.
How do you do that?
Well, you talk like a Cockney.
Ah. Well, you know, you could have mentioned that before, Steve. Anyway, it's actually your turn, really, Steve, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just trying to give people time to do that question because it was tricky to do it in time, I think. Right, can you Americanize these English words? Right, yes. So these are the English, British English, and you need to think, what is the American way of saying these? So we've got pavement, aubergine, car park, full stop. And what's the scoring for this one? Is it just 1 mark for all getting all 4?
Yeah, half mark for 2.
Half mark for 2, great. I think there's just I'd probably get 2 on this one. We did have a clarification on on question 5, was it, in the last round? It is plaster of Paris casting for shoe imprints. That we are looking for plaster, not plastic. Okay. Here's how binary code works. The number 0011 would become number 3 because you've got 1 in the 2 aisle, you've got 1 in the 2 to the 0 aisle, which makes 2 plus 1, which equals 3. So we're looking for, can you translate the binary number 0101? This is my kind of question. I like this. Question 5 of the 3rd round. Can you work out how to pronounce the Japanese hiragana letters? Is that right, John? Yeah. So, for example, the one on the right there, where you've got that stop symbol, this one is the symbol for no. Oh, no, sorry, it's the symbol for no. No. So, how do you say these symbols down below? You've got one with someone's foot, and you've got one with that thing. I won't say it just in case it gives it away, you know. A creme brulee is a popular French dessert rather. But what does it literally translate to?
I feel like that question is a little bit of a break from the other 2. Whew.
Yeah. We maybe could have done with a longer countdown on the previous 2, I think, but never mind.
Yeah, I think I would know this one.
Yeah. Okay, question number 7. Right, we've got another long one. Here is an extract from an ancient Cistercian monk numerical system. So to make the number 12, you put that symbol and that symbol together to make that symbol. And you've got the key to what all the symbols are on the right-hand side there. So what symbol, you need to draw the symbol that would write the number 3314, 3314.
I love this thing, Steve.
Yeah. Apparently it's Cistercian rather than Sisterican. Anyway. In Harry Potter can speak parcel tongue. This means he can speak to which type of creature? Is it a dragon, a snake, a spider, or a cow? It's a bit of a different question compared to the previous ones. We just thought, got to throw something in a bit more popular culture, you know. Yeah. So we're just coming up to the end of round number 3.
Oh, look. Or a postman. Clever.
Oh, yeah, nice. According to British Sign Language, what word is this the sign for? Hungry, running, sorry, please. That's tough. Not sure.
I think I would have got this one as well, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I know.
Don't say that.
Are you going to say something that gave it away?
Yes. So I won't.
Well done on restraining yourself there.
Thanks.
Last question of round number 3. Coming up. Here it is. Ooh, there it is. Hasta la vista, baby, is a Spanish phrase used by Arnold Schwarzenegger in the film Terminator 2. But what does it mean? How literal are we going here, John?
No, you can just get the essence.
Okay.
You can get the essence of the phrase. That's fine. If you want to be really fancy and go literal, the literal answer is there too, but you'll just get the same mark. Yeah.
He looks so young there, doesn't he, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Mm.
I've got so used to seeing him in his more recent years.
Is he still the governor of wherever he's the governor of?
Is it California or something?
Something like that, isn't he?
Maybe. I think so. Well, that's the end of the round 3. So, John, what's coming up next?
Well, say goodbye to you, Steve. Oh, he's gone. Well then. And we're going to welcome in Jerry. Oh, it's just me. Hi, Jerry. How you doing?
Très bien, merci. I was hoping a bit more classical language and stuff in that language round. I thought I might have a chance. Oh, I'm glad I got a team, because otherwise I would be absolutely stuffed. Yeah, but the team are doing well, I think. I feel like we've got some pretty handy people in our chattering quizzes team. Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, doing okay, thank you.
Good.
I'm going to leave it over to you, Jerry. See you later on.
Merci. À tout à l'heure. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you can stick with us for a few minutes just to give us some food for thought in these unprecedented times. How many times have you heard that phrase in these last few months? What was your word of the year for 2020? What was your word of the year for 2020? Coronavirus itself was coined in 1968, so you can't really have coronavirus. Cambridge Dictionary went for quarantine based on online searches. The Australian Macquarie Dictionary went for 2. Doom scrolling, that's the practice of continuing to read news feeds online or on social media, despite the fact that the news is predominantly negative and often upsetting. Doom scrolling. Why do we do it? And the other word they went for was Rona. Of course, the Aussies would have a nickname for the coronavirus, Rona. A word that got an honourable mention was COVIDiot as well. The Oxford English Dictionary did not choose a word of the year. This is what they said, I kid you not. As our word of the year process started, it quickly became apparent that 2020 is not a year that could neatly be accommodated in one single word of the year. So we have decided to report on the phenomenal breadth of language change and development in our report. Words of an unprecedented year. No word of the year, but you can download a report from their website. On the other hand, the Collins English Dictionary kept it simple. Their word of 2020, lockdown. Lockdown. I'm just wondering, I'm beginning to wonder if they just went a bit too soon though, don't you think? Now I work for a church and it's my joy and my job to talk about Jesus. Good news. I've got 6 words for you for 2021 and I've already used those 6 words. Here they are. Good news about Jesus for you. Good news about Jesus for you. It's been the same message every year for about 2,000 years now, and it's our job and our joy to pass this same message on. I'd love to show you just one verse from Mark's Gospel. It's from the very start of his account of Jesus' life and death and resurrection. This is the verse, the sentence, the beginning of the good news about Jesus Christ, the Son of God. Jesus, the Messiah, the Son of God. Messiah is just the Hebrew version of the Greek word Christ. Jesus, the Messiah, the Son of God. Now, over the years, the Sun have had some famous, dramatic front page headlines, haven't they? You may know some of them. Gotcha was the infamous headline for the story of the sinking of an Argentinian warship in the Falklands War. Freddie Starr ate my hamster. I think that story was about Freddie Starr eating somebody's hamster. Day that changed the world. That was the day after the 9/11 bombings. And come back to Mark's Gospel, the beginning of the good news about Jesus, the Messiah, the Son of God. That's Mark's big, bold, dramatic front page headline. Messiah is a title. It means God's king, the one sent by God to rule the world. Son of God means he's divine. He's God on earth. And that is a pretty extraordinary headline. I get that. Jesus, the carpenter from Nazareth, the one who we imagine in flowing robes with a shiny dinner plate behind his head, is God walking this earth. That's an explosive headline. In Jesus, God has come to this earth in history to sort everything out. So Christianity is making a claim to history that saves lives. Now, so often, this may be what you're thinking too, so often people say something like, well, I'm glad you've got your faith, or I'm pleased that you found what you're looking for, or Christianity works for you, and that's just great. But I want to say to you this evening that Christianity is not just a matter of taste. It's not just that it happens to be my preferred religion. I want to say that Christianity is not in the realm of taste at all. It's in the realm of truth. It makes a claim that Jesus is a matter of history. And it can only be true or false then. If it's making a claim to be historical, it's either true or false. They're the 2 options that you have. I want to ask you a question. What are you drinking this evening? Beer, wine, Coke, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, orange juice, nothing. Whatever you've chosen to drink this evening is, of course, a matter of taste. You prefer something, so you choose what you've got in your hand right now. But Christianity is not a matter of taste. It's a matter of true and false. This is a matter of truth, not taste. Something happened 2,000 years ago. The Roman writers from that time, the Jewish writers from that time, the Christian writers all agree something amazing happened. And Mark is here saying in his extraordinarily bold headline, Jesus was the Son of God. And like those Sun headlines, you're supposed to read on and find out what's going on in the story and find out for yourself, see if it stacks up. Mark gives us this headline and says, I want you to look at my evidence. I want to say to you this evening, it can't be that all religions are right or all along the same lines, or they're different versions of the same things, or they're all equally helpful, or they're all a matter of taste. We're dealing here in the realms of true and false. I want to show you then actually we probably all do think that when push comes to shove. I want to say, have you ever heard of the Maradonian Church? Yes, it's a church named and created after Argentina's most famous son, who died last year, Diego Maradona. Now, this church believes that Maradona was the greatest football player ever. Now, some people who aren't part of that church might agree with that. But they count years from 1960, when Maradona was born. They are committed to spreading the news of Diego's miracles throughout the universe. Members must change their middle name to Diego, and they must name their first son Diego. Apparently, there are 80,000 followers in 60 different countries. There are some pretty unusual religious things going on out there. Take the Krishneshwar temple in India. In a 700-year-old ceremony, babies are thrown from a 50-foot tower with men waiting below with sheets to catch them. It's supposed to make children more intelligent, luckier, and healthier. Now, you might want to defend people's right to believe what they want. But I want to say, what if a friend of yours said he wanted to become a Maradonian? Suppose he said he was going to give all his money to the Maradona cause. I hope you would do all you could to stop them. Or suppose your friend said, I'm taking my baby to hurled off a tower. I hope you'd physically restrain them. You see, it turns out actually you don't want your friend believing lies. Some of the religious claims out there we are plainly untrue and unhistorical, and we can't say that they're all the same. We don't want to give them a time of day. This is not personal taste. This is the realm of true and false. So when it comes to this, when it comes to thinking about Mark's gospel, the claims from the Bible, I think we're in the realm of true or false, because it's claiming to have happened in history. So it can only have happened or not have happened. Jesus, the Messiah, the Son of God, walking on earth. Well, okay, maybe, but then why bother? Well, because this is history that can save your life. This is good news. This is not good news like some people are getting a vaccine. Well, that's nice. That is good. It's not good news that lockdown may end at some point. Oh, well, that does sound good. And it's not good news like a new baby. Oh, that's lovely. New babies are lovely. No, this is world-shaking, end-of-war, party in the streets news, good news that can save your life. And whatever plans you've got for after lockdown ends, so I guess, I don't know about you, I'm a little bit nervous about actually writing anything in my diary these days. But whatever you're hoping for, this is bigger. And we would love to send you a Mark's Gospel to read for yourself. That would be fantastic. And if you did do that, and if we sent you one and you read on for yourself, as I'd love you to do, you'll meet Jesus. And what you find in Jesus is someone who is powerful to help us, and someone who is compassionate to help us too. He can help, and he loves to help. You'll find, reading the Gospel, this short book about Jesus' life and death, that Jesus does amazing things that only God can do. Jesus taught people amazing things. Jesus drove out demons. He can deal with evil. Jesus healed the sick. Jesus calmed the storm. Jesus raised the dead. Jesus shows he is able and wants to help us with our biggest needs. And he can even help us with our biggest need of all. Jesus forgave sins. You see, we're in lockdown from God, cut off from him. We have a deeper problem than the virus, and hands, face, space won't protect us because we already have it. We have a heart problem. We've tried to run God's world and our lives that he gave us without him. And that means we're in lockdown, cut off from God. I'm talking about spiritual lockdown. And that means we need help. And Jesus offers to end that lockdown. He offers to wash your heart, to save your life, to protect you, and to bring you home to God. And to do that, he offers himself. He offers to die for you. And he was raised from the dead so that we could be too. This is the world-shaking end-of-war party in the streets news, history that saves lives now. We have good news about Jesus, and it really is for you. Thank you so much for listening. I do hope that you will find out with us more about Jesus. We'd love to share more with you in the next few weeks and months. Over to John.
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks very much. You go and get ready for the next round, Jerry. Thank you for that. That was fantastic. Oh, he's gone. Well, we really do believe at Church by Bay that is history that saves lives. So would you let me tell you a little bit more about that good news about Jesus and how you could find out some more about it? Firstly, would you read this Mark's Gospel that Jerry mentioned before? Why not give it a read? We'd love to send you a free copy of this Mark's Gospel. All you got to do is send a little email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk, and we'd love to send you a free copy. If you could give it a read, that'd be fantastic. If you ever thought about doing a Christianity Explored course, it's just a little course that looks into the basics of Christianity. We could do it at a time that suits you. You don't have to worry about that. Now would be a great time to do that. Again, if you'd like to do that, why don't you send an email again to info@churchbythebay.org.uk, and we would love to do that little course with you. And thirdly, you could come to church. Churches are still allowed to meet together. So Church by the Bay meets every Sunday in Morecambe at 10:30 at the Alhambra. It's fully risk assessed and COVID secure, and you just have to fill in a little form on our website to let us know that you're coming. And lastly, if you've got any questions about any of that Jerry's talked about, or about the quiz in general, then just pop an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk. That'd be fantastic. Thank you for all of that. We are going to get cracking with the next round of the quiz, which I think is round 4. And I'm hoping that Steve is going to help me out in a minute. Here he is. Hey, Steve.
Just to say, church is definitely at 10:30. On the screen, it said 10 o'clock. It's definitely 10:30 though.
Oh, 10:30. Yeah, thanks. Lovely. What's the next round then, Steve?
I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't know. Sport. Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Good. We gave you a few curveballs earlier on, so hopefully something a little bit more straightforward for you. So, are you ready? Here you go. Question 1. In what sport is this ball used? There you go.
Pretty confident the person partaking in the quiz very close to me is going to get this one.
Oh. Do they play this sport?
They may.
They may.
Or they certainly used to. I'm not sure I could quite say they do now. Anyway.
Yeah. Have you ever played it, Steve?
Yes. Well, I played it with this person. Once, or was it twice? Maybe just once. Yeah. Got beaten. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah, I never did it again. Nice one.
Well, but just the opportunity didn't really arise.
Here you go. Ready? Question 2. Which sport is a combination of football, basketball, netball, and water polo? Is it A, handball, B, softball, or C, hockey?
Is this not a subjective question, John?
No.
Is it officially, like, is it in the rules that it's a combination of those sports?
No. But if you think about the skills involved,
right,
then yes. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it can only be one of those. When you think
well,
about
I think there is one answer, but it's just, I feel like we need some more. Yeah.
Question 3. Add up the number of players on a football, rugby union, and netball teams. Steve's gone. Oh, goodness for that. Sorry, I'm only joking. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Yeah, add up the number of players on a football, rugby union, and netball team.
Bit of maths, bit of sport. Oh, what a combo. I think it would have been a bit more tricky if you'd put rugby league. I feel like a lot of people know rugby union, number of players, but a bit more tricky.
Okay, question 4. Who is this famous Olympian?
He looks pretty happy, whoever he is.
Yeah, there might be some clues in the background.
Oh, well. You better not have just given it away, John.
Right, I don't think so, because it's in the picture, isn't it?
I really enjoyed getting into the Winter Olympics. Not the last time, but I think the time before. Especially the curling. I was like, oh, this is great. I just loved it. Really got into it.
Here you go. Question 5. In professional basketball, how high is the basketball hoop from the ground? Is it A, 6 feet, B, 8 feet, or C, 10 feet? What do you think? How high is the hoop?
I think you can work this out from like just thinking about a person and then like slam dunking it. How would you slam dunk it?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, is that timer frozen, Steve?
I think it has. It may be that our Minions internet is breaking up a bit.
Well, you'll have plenty of time on question 5.
Oh, well, there we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Just the two of us. The question was, how high is a basketball hoop in professional basketball? 6 feet, 8 feet, or 10 feet?
That was the question.
Yeah. And that was question number, was it 5 or 6?
5 or 6. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was question 5. It was question 5, yeah.
Question 5. Okay.
Star Wars.
Oh no! Some people predicting
recommendations sometimes.
Pardon?
We do take round recommendations sometimes. So,
such as this one. Now, if this does happen, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the one that writes this round because that'll be great.
Are you? Oh! It might be coming back.
Just a moment. Don't get too excited. It was question 5. That we were left on.
Yeah. Oh! Bingo! Here we go. Maybe we can just skip on one. Is that okay? We've done this question.
Yeah, I think we've done this one.
Here we go. There we go. Question 6. What number is next to the number 20 on a standard British dartboard? And by next to, I mean to the right. Okay?
Right. Yes,
the number is next to the number on the 20, next to the 20 on a British dartboard. And by next to, I mean the number to the right. Yes. Look at that, Steve. You'd be well up for that, Steve.
Yeah. Mechanic. That's that. I think I aced that one. I'm not sure what I got, but it was pretty good. Yeah.
Well done.
I think M2 was better than M1 though. Definitely. Yeah.
Skills. I reckon I could have got this question, by the way, just because I know where they're always aiming.
What do you mean? You're always aiming for this one? Oh no. Anyway, off you go.
Question 7. What sport would you be talking about if you use the terms off the lip, snap, and foam ride? Off the lip, snap, and foam ride. What do you think?
Yes, projectiles. That would be good. Yeah.
Yes. I have tried to get a maths round in there, I normally get shut down a little bit. But you know,
I think it's just a bit too divisive, you know.
But the way I see it,
Maybe.
nobody's got any excuses because everybody did maths. So, you know.
Yeah.
Here you go. Question 8. Who is this pictured when they were younger?
Oh.
Who's this fella when he was younger? He is now a famous sports person.
Say no more.
Say no more, yeah. Say no more.
I think I would disagree. I quite like doing maths tests, actually. So I would quite happily do a maths test and therefore do a maths round. But anyway, I would not recommend it because of the, you know, various people that watch the quiz.
Oh. He's gone again, Steve.
That's it? Oh, yeah. There he has.
Apologies for the technical difficulties this evening. Does mean that you get some bonus time. Bonus time on this question.
What about a Penguin class? Oh, what about a Penguin Classics round?
Penguin Classics. Could do. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't ever know them well enough, to be honest. Or maybe I'm not quite sure how this one would work, but a high street shops round.
Yeah, could do.
Do you think that would be like you'd see a portion of a shop and you've got to be like, what high street shop is that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Early to mid 20th century detective fiction.
Is that specific enough? Is the question though?
That is niche. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is an attempt at a pun here, Steve. You need a spirit level to get a A-level mechanic.
It's
very good. Oh, we're coming back. We're coming back. Apologies again for
I think we've
issues this evening. We've done this question. I think we need to skip on to the next one. Can we have question 9? There we go. Question 9. Cornwall has no professional football club. So what is the closest team you would need to go to for some professional football action? So I think that means as far down as League 2. That counts as
right. But there are professional football teams that aren't in League 2, I think. Aren't there? But I don't know. You know. Do you know the official rules of this question?
Yes.
And it's League 2.
I know the team that the question is asking about. Question. Who is this fella? Which star is this, rather? This is an actor.
Ooh, don't give it away.
Don't give it away. There you go. Enough said.
I feel like just by saying it's an actor is a big enough giveaway. Anyway.
Sorry.
A dad joke round. That would be good. Yes. I would certainly appreciate that. Probably not a Renaissance art round. again, a bit niche. But logo round, far less niche. I'm quite happy with that. That would be good.
Yeah, we have a logo round. Oh, there we go.
Well, it's the last round. It's nursery rhymes. Now, I've got to be careful to not give it away by singing them here. A toddler yucked for foghorn is an anagram of which famous nursery rhyme? So you can see the first word has 3 letters, second word has 5, and so on. I don't know, why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. Yeah. They don't get the yolk, also another pun. Well, looks like we might have frozen again. This is the last round, so we should be getting there now. This is question 1 of the last round. Pop-up cafe team, very happy with the nursery rhymes round. That makes sense, considering the demographic of pop-up cafe. Yeah. Hi, John.
Hello. Is it stuck again, Steve?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh dear. It's this lockdown internet business.
Is that a thing? Internet getting worse during lockdown?
Well, everyone's using it, isn't they?
This is true.
I think we'll give it one more go, Steve. All right. If it happens again, might just call it. Because you know, you didn't join the quiz just to see me and you talking. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Here's question 2. Let's
Question
see if
2. What nursery rhyme?
This round.
Pardon?
Sorry, you go, Steve. You go.
Thank you. What nursery rhyme does this picture represent? What nursery rhyme does this picture represent?
I think I can get that.
That's a good pun.
Oh, well done. Yeah,
good reference to what came earlier. What nursery rhyme do these 2 pictures together represent?
So this is more like a cryptic one, okay? Cryptic. Yeah.
I've got an idea, but I don't know. It doesn't seem clear. If that makes sense.
You do have to make a jump from what you can see there to the. But anyway, you know, we'll leave that there. Hmm.
Question number 4. Fill in the blank from Hush Little Baby. Hush little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring turns brass, Mama's gonna buy you a... Don't know. Do you know this one, John?
No. No. No, but you know, you might be able to work it out. Well, you might be able to have a crack at it.
The rhyming, maybe.
Rhyming, maybe.
Hickory Dickory Dock was originally about which British clock? That seems pretty hard. Hickory Dickory Dock. I didn't even know it was about a specific clock.
You didn't know it was about a clock?
Well, I knew it was about a clock, but not a specific clock in a specific place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it was originally invented about a specific clock.
Right. Yeah.
To be honest, I'll be quite surprised if you get that one. But there you go. You know, there might be some people out there.
Question number 6.
Here we go.
Ring a roses is normally linked to which 2 pandemics? 2 pandemics we're looking for. Okay. I think the answer to John's question here is no. I don't think it is going to be by you and Argus voucher. I mean, assume it means Argos, but no, I don't think so.
Oh, to be clear about this question, actually, I will give you the mark for either pandemic.
Okay, good. That's helpful because I don't think I get both.
Yeah, because it could be debatable that they're 2 separate ones. So we'll see.
Right.
Either will do. Here's question 7.
What nursery rhyme does this picture represent?
And
we don't need the virus named for the last question, just the classic name, I think. Is that like, you know, like the normal name for the pandemic?
You what? What are you asking me, Steve?
The last question, question 6. We don't want the virus names, do we?
No, just the normal name for the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I know this one.
You do, Steve. You just don't know it. Do you know what I mean? You don't know that you know it. Is what I mean.
I'll be like, ooh, when I get it, when I see it. Yeah. Fill in the blank from Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With and pretty maids all in a row.
You can have a half a mark for each of the sections there. FYI.
Wow, that's polite.
Yeah.
Vanessa also thinks that I know the answer to the previous question. Quite excited to find out what it is. But anyway, question 9, the penultimate question of the whole quiz. In Hey Diddle Diddle, who ran away with who? So 2 people run away together, do they?
Yeah.
We're looking for those 2 people.
Hey Diddle Diddle. 2
Yes.
or things.
Yeah.
Or people run away with each other. Who runs away with who? Or should it be who runs away with whom?
Well, perhaps they need a grammar round next time.
Oh, yes. Well done, maths people. Hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle. Add and divide for the mean. Now I need to sing the circle song.
Don't do that.
Song. No.
Please do not. Right, the last question. You two borrow arrow is an anagram of which famous nursery rhyme? To borrow arrow.
Yeah.
You got to do that classic thing where you write it all out in a circle, haven't you? I think.
Yeah. It's got a lot of R's in it. That's all I'm going to say. Of course, there are math songs. There are so many math songs. It's amazing. Wow.
You made it.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Okie doke. What's
Answers
happening now?
time.
Is that it? That's the end. That's it. Okay, right. Green pen out because it's time to mark, isn't it?
Not a red pen, green pen.
Yes. Oh, and you're just marking your own, by the way. And the prize is just pride. There you go. What does this grow into? I think it grows into a flamingo. Yes.
Definitely.
There you go. Mark your work. It's round number 1. I think that is a scaly anteater. Yes. Do we have a picture? No. Oh, okay. How many wings does a mosquito have, Steve?
2.
You're right. 2. Here you go. Question 4. What is the collective noun used for a group of grasshoppers? It is a cloud.
Oh.
Yes.
Because it looks a bit like a maybe.
Oh, there you go. Neptune. Right, quick lesson for you all. Listen to this. My very easy method just speeds up naming planets.
But you don't do the planets anymore.
Obviously,
just speeds up naming.
Yeah. Anyway, that is the eye of a dragonfly. Defo. Which is quite amazing, isn't it? Copper. Number 7, copper. They add copper. That is the segment of a grapefruit. Yes.
Now I felt like this. Is it just
Southern Lights. Yeah. Yes.
It's a bit of a dull name. They're just copied off or something.
And that one is a panda, I think. Yes. Well done. Good stuff. That was your science and nature. Here you go. Firsts and lasts. Go for it, Steve.
Well, which American city? I don't know. Arizona? Oh, LA. She was given the dubious honor of designing her own uniform. Wow. Thanks to pioneering efforts, the 19th. Oh, right, never mind. I'm going to go for Sweden.
You're correct.
Yes. She was
Yes.
guilty of strangling her daughter-in-law. Wow, that's severe.
Lovely. Question 3.
I think I saw the answers to this one. Nottingham.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, her name was Jessie Boot. Makes sense. Real.
Yeah.
Tennis.
Yes. Well done.
That's a
She
long,
won
long
5
dress
times.
to wear.
Wow. Here you go. Next one.
France, because it's plaster of Paris.
Yeah, it's plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris? Plaster of Paris. Yeah. Yeah.
Tour de France.
Yeah. Tour de France. Oh, I was reliably informed. Sorry, that speed is actually a bit less than that. Yeah. But I love that the following year he was disqualified for taking the train.
I mean, I can see why you'd be disqualified for that. That's pretty bad.
Question 7. Here you go.
55.
48.
Oh.
Look at that. Originally it sold barbecue food. But it didn't take off, so they changed their menu and went for burgers instead. Amazing.
Yeah, okay. Deportation.
No, he's put in the stock, Steve.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, given the option. Right. Number 9. Getting a doctorate?
No, getting a patent. For weaving straw and silk thread to make bonnets. There you go. 93. Who became the first actress? Who was it, Steve?
Marilyn Monroe?
No, Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly. Whoa. Well done. Well done. Here you go. Languages. Everybody's favorite. Okay. So just to clarify, you're going to get half a mark for 2 and then the full mark for all 3, right? Buenos dias is Spanish. Buongiorno is Italian. And bom dia is Portuguese. Portuguese. So it's half a mark for any 2. You get the whole mark for all 3. If you only got 1, you get nothing. Sorry. Question 2. Right. I can't do Cockney. I'm on my Jack Jones. I'm on my own.
What, Jack Jones? I'm on my own.
Yeah, go on, Steve. You do.
I'll need to go to the Iron Tank.
I need to go to the bank.
Oh, yeah.
A bottle of
Police copper.
Is a copper, yeah.
Yes.
Copper, or an accept a policeman, or a copper. Yep. Question 3. Can you Americanize? A pavement is a sidewalk. An aubergine is an eggplant. A car park is a parking lot. And a full stop is a period. You get half a mark for 2, any 2. You get the full mark for all 4. If you got 1, you get nothing. If you get 3, you get half a mark. All right. There's how binary works. Okay. So can you translate 0101 into ordinary numbers? So here's the answer for you. Look at that animation. Whew. So it's 2 squared plus 2 to 0, which must mean it's 4 plus 1, which is 5 is the answer. 5 is the answer. Question 5. I had to learn this in school, Steve. Can you believe it? I actually did this in school. That's how I used to remember the names, how you pronounce these, right? So the one on the left is pointing to his toe. So you go ta, ta. So it has to be ta and not toe, right? And the other one on the right, it looks like a key, so it's just key. So it's ta and key. And there's loads of them. Here you go. Creme brulee literally means what, Steve?
Burnt yogurt. Oh, burnt cream. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Really? Come on. Burnt yogurt. Burnt yogurt. This is a fantastic question. Look at that. I don't know how to describe to you the answer, but basically you need to put together the symbols for 3,310 and 14, and you'll get da-da-da, and you'll get that one. Here you go. Question 8. Harry Potter can speak parcel tongue. This means he can speak to snakes. He can speak to snakes. Question 9. That means sorry. That means
well done.
Yeah. And it means hasta la vista, baby, means, well, the Spanish bit means see you later, basically. Something like see you later. Literally, it means until the next sighting. But essentially, it means see you later. There you go. Sport. Keep it going.
Here we go. Question 1. It's squash. Yes. Nice picture there. Number 2. Handball. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Well, we've got 11 plus 15 plus 7, is it?
Yeah.
Yes. So that would be 33. Yeah, okay. That is Eddie the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle. I will accept either.
I think we'd accept Eddie the Eagle. Yeah. I reckon it's got to be 10 feet, hasn't it? Surely 8 feet still too low to do a proper jumping slam dunk. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Question 6. It's 1 next to 20, isn't it? Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is, number 1. Off the lip, snap, foam rod. It's got to be surfing. There we go. It's Nadal. Surely it's just so much like him, isn't it? Oh yeah. Rafael Nadal. This was Plymouth Argyle. They are a professional team, and you know they're the closest to Cornwall. Is that your team, John? You're muted. Sorry.
Home team.
Home team. Yeah. Okay. Number 10. That is what's his face from Wolverine. Forgot his name. Oh, Hugh Jackman. That's the one. Yeah. Right. Last round.
Lovely.
Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. That's question 1. Humpty Dumpty. Yes. How's that one go? Humpty Dumpty. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Yeah. Okay. Made sense. Don't know this one. Mum was going to turn you Mum was going to buy you a looking glass. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Number 5. Hickory Dickory Dock was originally about, who knows, some clock in a, I don't know, Big Ben. Well, there you go. It's obviously the Exeter Cathedral astronomical clock. You just need to think about it, and then you'll get it, you know. Ring a Ring of Roses is normally linked to the Black Death, is it? Or the plague? Are they the same thing or different? Okay. One of them would have worked for you. You just need to get one of those to get the mark. I don't know, John.
You don't know, Steve. Broken
No.
Crown, Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Oh, fetch a pail of water. Fetch a pail of water.
Broke his crown.
Yes, that makes all the sense now. So much sense.
All the sense.
Number 8. With silver bells and cockle shells. Silver bells and cockle shells. Wouldn't have got that. Hey diddle diddle. The Cat and the Fiddle.
No. The dish ran away with the spoon.
Oh.
The dish ran away with the spoon.
Oh, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yes, row, row your boat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they are all the answers. So, clarification.
Cathedral astronomical clock. I'll let you have half of that. Yeah. Well done. Oh,
it's
well,
generous.
adding up.
It's not even in the right city, John.
Yeah,
right. Yes. So count up scores. Let us know what you've got. John, are you gonna tell us some more ways we can be finding out about what Joe said?
Yes, thank you. I'd love to just remind you that you could ask us to send you one of these little Mark's Gospels here. We'd love to send you a little copy of this Mark's Gospel. Give it a read. It's how you can find out more about what Jerry was talking about this history that could save your life. Here, would you read this? You just need to send an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk. The other thing was a Christianity Explore course, just a little course looking into Christianity. If that's something you'd be interested in, again, pop us an email. Or why not come to church any Sunday? We meet at 10:30, not at 10 o'clock, at 10:30 at the Alhambra in Morecambe. You just have to fill in a little form on our website to let us know that you're coming. Thank you. Oh, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then you'll be able to hear about more of our stuff. And if you've got any questions, just email info@churchbythebay.org.uk. Thank you. Lovely. Any scores coming in, Steve?
We've got quite an abundance of scores. Some of them are very good. I am very, very impressed with the Pop Up Cafe team. 41. Wow, that's good.
I thought it was hard.
I know this was hard. I'm really, really impressed with them. Anyway, Quizzle just got 35. Sorry, that's a bit rude. I didn't mean to say just got 35. 35 is very good. I found this very hard. Right. 39, Hills and Stevos. 39 for the, what was it, the Christmas bubble? Yeah. Simmons team, 36, giving us a percentage as well, very helpful. The Nerd Herdettes, 38.5. That is pretty good. Well done. I'm not going to say compared to normal like last time because I got a load of stick for that. That's just good. Plain up good. These guys, 2.5 quizzes, 36.5. That's good. 19 for blind guessing. That's pretty good for blind guessing. Steve.
Oh, dear.
We've got F35, 41. Very good. Again, Oh, and as Mike said, it's the taking part that counts. 32.5. Nice. That's pretty good though. Wow, there's still quite a few to go through. Woo! Here we go. Everything's hunky-dory. 39. That's also very good. Roger got 21.5. C3 Youth. Wow, that is very good. I don't know which one of those to pick. Probably 36. Okay. Nice. That's pretty good. Jim. Oh, 41. What a cracking score. But
Oh.
And
42.
then
Joint.
Another 42. Wowzers. No binoculars. Doing well. 36. That's pretty good. And we've got the Tyrers getting 29. Elliot's team getting 28.5.
Well done. First time out. Well done.
Brilliant.
That's
pretty good.
Shamrock and Roses there got 40 out of 50.
Oh, I missed
very
them.
So
that is very good.
So I think we're looking at 42 out of 50 here and a joint first place 42 out of 50 here.
That is very good.
You know, what do you get? Pride. Nice one. Bit of pride, bit of kudos. Well done. Well done.
Bit of well done from us.
Thank you very much for coming to the Church Valley Bay Big Quiz at Home. I think it's time to say goodbye, Steve.
Yeah, and you'll see us again in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Back again. 2 weeks.
You'll have some brilliant questions again to tackle those lockdown blues.
Yeah, lovely. Right. See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.